Good morning, my dear children. How are you all? I hope all of you are fine. So, today is Monday. On this fresh Monday morning, we are going to take up the chapter 3 in our literature reader in English. So, today's story is a really interesting one, the story of Ekalavya. Now, what is this story about? Who is this Ekalavya? Let us learn as we read the story. Before I start the story, I would like to tell you something about an epic. You might have heard of the epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata. Now, this story of Ekalavya is taken from the Hindu religious epic Mahabharata. And this story revolves around a boy from the tribal community by named Ekalavya. Now, what is this story about? Let us read the story and try to understand. Let me move on to your story, the story of Ekalavya. Many years ago, almost 5,000 years ago, there lived a young boy named Ekalavya. Now, where is the story set, my dear children? This story is happening many years ago. That means not only many years, it's thousands of years ago. 5,000 years ago. There was a boy by named Ekalavya. He was the son of a tribal chief. He was the son of a tribal chief. What is a tribal chief? Now, you all know in the forests there are a group of people called the tribes. In your colloquial language, you call them as Adivasis. Now, these tribes, they have a chief, a main head of their community. So, here also there was a tribal chief, and Ekalavya was the son of that particular tribal chief in the forest. Everybody loved Ekalavya. So Ekalavya was a lovable boy. Everybody liked him. He had a secret dream. He wanted to be an excellent archer. What was Ekalavya's dream? Ekalavya wanted to become an excellent archer. What do you mean by an archer? Archer is a person who shoots arrows from the bow. Now, in the olden days, you might have seen the princes and the rajas and all, when they go out for fighting or hunting, what they use? They used to use the bow and an arrow. So, he wanted to be a person who shoots the bows from an arrow with a very correct aim. So, he wanted to be a very good archer. He loved archery and hoped that one day he would become a disciple of great Dronacharya. Now, what was his wish? He wanted to become the disciple. What do you mean by disciple? Disciple here means the student or a pupil of the teacher Dronacharya. Dronacharya was a great guru. He was a teacher who used to teach archery to the children. Drona's Gurukul was a school where young boys were taught to become great warriors. Now, Drona had a Gurukul. Now, we have to understand, children, this story is happening many thousand years ago. And those days, we had a Gurukul system of education. What was this Gurukul? Gurukul was nothing but the sannyasis or the gurus or the rishis. They used to have a Gurukul system wherein the student used to go to the teacher's house and the student used to stay with the teacher and learn the lessons and do other works also. So this used to happen for many years, and once the student completes his education, he used to come back from the Gurukul. That was a type of school in the olden days. Nowadays, what is it happening? We go to the school and teachers come to the school and we learn from there. But in the olden days, the students had to go to the teacher's house and stay there, because that teacher's house was similar to a school for them and they used to learn from there. That was the Gurukula system of education. So in Drona's Gurukul or in Drona's school, what was happening? There were young boys who were trained to become good warriors. Warriors is nothing but good soldiers, brave young soldiers who could fight people. Okay? Now, in this first paragraph, I think it's very clear. We spoke about Ekalavya, what Ekalavya's dream was, and where he wanted to learn his archery from. Ekalavya's father was troubled. Now, Ekalavya's father was troubled. Why was he troubled? In those days, people followed the customs of their ancestors, and it was almost impossible to take up any work that their ancestors had not done. Ekalavya's family came from a small, hardworking, and proud forest tribe. He did not belong to a family of traditional soldiers or warriors. Now, what was the problem which Ekalavya's father faced? In the olden days, people used to follow the customs of their ancestors. Ancestors means their grandfathers and great grandfathers. Okay, that is people who are related to you in the olden days. That means your father's father, father's father's father, his great great grandfather, like that. So here what happens? They were supposed to do what their great grandfathers taught them. They were not supposed to do any other work other than that. And what was Ekalavya's family? How was it? It was a small, hard-working family from a good forest tribe. They were tribal people, as I told you earlier. And he was not belonging to a family of soldiers or warriors. Ekalavya's father knew that his son would not be able to train as a warrior. But he was a loving father and encouraged his son. He gave Ekalavya his blessings and sent him on his journey to meet Drona. Ekalavya's father knew very well that Ekalavya couldn't be sent for archery because his tradition would not accept it. Not only that, he knew that he couldn't train him to be a warrior or a soldier. But Ekalavya's father loved him a lot. So what did he do? He sent his son, he encouraged his son and told him that he can go and meet Dronacharya and talk to him personally. Now next, what happens? When Ekalavya reached Drona's Gurukul, he saw the disciples practicing in the archery yard. Now, when Ekalavya reaches Dronacharya, he sees many students of Dronacharya practicing archery, practicing to aim from the bow and arrow, and they were practicing various lessons. Ekalavya's eyes searched for Drona. Ekalavya started searching for Guru Drona. Where was he? His eyes fell on a man who was instructing a boy. Suddenly he sees a man who was teaching a boy. Ekalavya guessed the teacher was Drona. Ekalavya just thinks, oh, this might be the teacher. He went to Drona and bowed. Then he goes to Drona and bows his head. The sage was surprised to see him. Sage means guru, teacher. Who are you? He asked. Now Drona is asking him, who are you? I am Ekalavya, son of the tribal chief from the western part of the forests of Hastinapura, answered Ekalavya. Please accept me as your disciple and teach me how to shoot arrows accurately. Now Ekalavya says, now Drona has asked him a question, who are you? So Ekalavya says, I am Ekalavya, I am the son of a tribal chief from the western part of forests of Hastinapura. So Hastinapura is a place, and from there towards the western side there are many forests. From there is a tribal group. I belong to that group of people, and he is requesting Drona to take him as a student and teach him how to shoot arrows with a proper aim, accurately, with perfection. Drona sighed. Ekalavya, he said, you are a tribal hunter and I cannot teach you. So Drona denies Ekalavya's request. He says, you are a tribal hunter. You are a hunter. I cannot teach you. Arjuna, who was Drona's disciple, snapped at him. Dronacharya is a royal teacher appointed by the king to train us, the princes of the kingdom. How dare you come to the Gurukul and seek him? Leave now. Now Arjuna is a character in Mahabharata. He is one of the 5 Pandava princes. And he just interferes and says to Ekalavya that Dronacharya is a royal teacher. Royal teacher means he teaches only the princes, the kings. And he is appointed by the king to teach the princes of that particular kingdom. And how can you come and ask him to teach you? Just go away. Ekalavya was stunned at Arjuna's behavior. He himself was the son of the chief of his clan, but he never insulted anyone in such a way. Now, Ekalavya was shocked at Arjuna's behavior. Arjuna was a prince, and yes, Ekalavya was also in one way or the same. He was also the son of a chief of his tribal community, but he never spoke to people like that. But Arjuna, being a prince, he had a bad behavior. He spoke very badly to Ekalavya. He looked at Drona for some kind of support, but the sage remained silent. He refused to teach him. Now Ekalavya is looking at Drona, seeking for some help. He is expecting some kind of help from Drona, but it didn't happen. Drona refused to teach him. Ekalavya was deeply hurt. Ekalavya was deeply hurt. It's not fair, he thought. He left the place with a broken heart and a bad taste in his mouth. Now more than ever, he was determined to learn archery. Now Ekalavya was deeply hurt. He felt really very bad because he was not taken as a student by Dronacharya. He thought it's not good what Dronacharya has done. He left the place with a broken heart. Broken heart means his wishes were all broken, and a bad taste in his mouth because he was insulted by Arjuna. Arjuna spoke to him very badly, and he had sad feelings in his heart. And moreover, now he decided that he has to learn archery by himself. Ekalavya thought to himself, I may belong to a tribal family, but I am as strong and enthusiastic as Drona's royal disciples. If I practice the art every day, I'll surely become an archer. Now Ekalavya takes a decision that no, I will learn archery myself. Maybe I belong to a tribal family, but I am also as strong and enthusiastic, full of energy, enthusiasm about learning archery, similar as Drona's disciples are. So I will surely practice archery every day and I'll surely become an archer. So I hope you understood till here, my dear children. We started the story with Ekalavya. Ekalavya wanted to become an archer. He approaches Drona. He wanted to be Dronacharya's disciple. He goes to Dronacharya. Dronacharya denies to take him as his disciple, and moreover, Arjuna insults Ekalavya, and by this Ekalavya is really hurt, and he decides that he will learn archery on his own. We stop the lesson at this point, my dear children. I want all of you to read the lesson and write down the new words which I'm sending along with this chapter. I'll be sending the PDF file of this lesson. I ensure that each one of you should submit the new words before 2 p.m. today. Don't take your own time for submitting the notes or lessons, because the day's work has to be completed in the same day. So I hope you understood this lesson. Read the lesson well. If you have any doubts, you can contact me personally. Thank you, kids.